Hi, this is Melanie for Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a movie review of Kalank. If you're not familiar with Pardesi Reviews, I do movie reviews and trailer reactions for Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, and Malayalam films. So just a quick note, you're not going to see so much of me this weekend next because my father passed away and I'm the oldest sibling and I have to do a lot of preparation for the memorial services, which will be next week. But I needed a break today from all of that, and I went to see Kalank, and I just thought, well, okay, I'm going to record my review, but I don't know that this, if you're saying, why is Melanie low energy? That's why, because I'm tired and it's been a hard week already. But I needed, this is one of the reasons why I love Indian cinema, because when you need that solace, when you need a distraction, when you need something completely out of the realm of your normal existence, it's there for you. And I know there's been this film, Kalank, I've been reading some of the other reviews or listening to them, and you know, they're finding criticism that it's not realistic enough, or that it's not factually accurate to the period, that the costumes are, you know, the outfits that people wear, their hairstyles, or, you know, the music or whatever is not really evocative of the period. You know what? I don't care. It was a visual spectacle for me, especially the first half of the film. When I saw those trailers and I saw those stunning scenes of Alia on the boat, and we saw people almost like on bungee cords coming in during a festival, and just the visual splendor of the film. And I had not watched Madhuri's dance number video before. I was going to do a video of it, but I didn't get around to it with everything that was happening. And so my first time, besides seeing a short little GIF clip of Madhuri dancing in Kalank, was on the screen. And for me, the ticket price was completely worth it just for that moment of seeing her on the big screen. And it was just magical. Just that whole number alone was worth it for me. There's a reason why I'm responding so strongly to the visuals in this film, and forgive me, I can't remember his name, but the same cinematographer who worked on Devdas, the Bansali Devdas, is the same one that did this film. And the production design is just off the chain amazing. It's really, really stunning. The visual palette of the colors, every single outfit that Alia wears, like, is stunning. And what Sonakshi and what Madhuri are wearing, just stunning. You know, so for me, just to let all of that visual splendor wash over me and distract me from everything that's going on in real life. Of course, the melodrama was ramped up to 11. We got hints of that in some of the songs and in the trailer, the full trailer. And I'm not going to really spoil anything. You know that it takes place around the time of partition. And so, of course, there's heightened tensions and literal life and death things that happen to so many families and at that time. And so this is kind of, you know, one of those family stories, but there's complication upon complication, layer upon layer. And the weight of all of that doesn't, in the last third, I would say, it could have been quicker paced towards the end. It kind of felt a little bit long and drawn out a little bit of kind of wrapping everything up. And I don't know if I was completely satisfied with the whole resolution of all the different threads of the story and how they came together. I'm still questioning Madhuri's relationship to Varun's character and their complete backstory. Let's just put it that way. You've guessed that there is a story there from the trailer and so forth, and sometimes I wondered if the way the subtitles were not giving me the full picture of what was said by Madhuri and Varun's character about exactly what had happened in the past. So I was left with a few questions there. Okay, let's go through everyone's acting. I mean, I don't need to tell you, Madhuri was awesome. And it was just a delight to see her on screen in a role like this. Of course, you can't help but think of Deb Das when she's playing a courtesan again. Sonakshi reminded me of Lutera. She just has something about her that fits with the sort of period film, her face, just, I don't know, the way she is with the costuming. And again, it's someone with sort of a tragic story. She has a smaller role than Alia and Varun, but it was nice to see her in something where she got a little bit more meat to her character than some of the other lighter, Dabang 3 kind of roles that she has been doing. I don't blame her for taking the money, but I'm just saying it was nice to see her in something like this again. Aditya Roy Kapur's character was fairly one note. He was fine, but not exceptional really in any way. Alia has always been excellent. Her small stature, her delicateness makes her inherently seem so much vulnerable. I thought she did a very fine job. I really liked the interplay with her character and Varun. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, Varun can wear eye coal in every role from now on. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. The blacksmith with the shirtless, yeah, that was a nice distraction today too. And it's funny, I actually saw the film in the same theater as Kathy Gibson of AccessBollywood.net. We were talking about the film afterwards, and she said, I've seen Varun and Alia in so many films, but yet it didn't remind me of those other films. I mean, I do think they have a comfort playing off of each other because they have done so many films, but both of them has grown as actors, and I wasn't sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm seeing the same thing I saw in Student of the Year or Humpty Sharma or whatever, right? I mean, they really were these characters. I wasn't constantly thinking, this is Varun, this is Alia, this was Roop, this was Zafar. And I appreciated that they had such chemistry together, and their story really worked for me, and the chemistry that they had on screen really came through. Sanjay Dutt was kind of surprising in that there was as much fireworks to his character. I mean, just the way that it was written, there wasn't as much there as I guess I was expecting. It was just, like, wow, Sanjay and Madhuri are going to be in a film, and they only had kind of really one quite dramatic scene together. So overall, I think it's an above average film, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's the greatest film of all time. But for me, it was definitely worth seeing. And just because the visual spectacle that a film like this can give me on the big screen is something that Hollywood cannot give me. And frankly, having some melodrama to shed a few tears about and all of that was welcome. And so I look forward to hearing what you thought about the film in the comments below. When you have a chance to see it, please do come back. I tried to give no spoilers at all, but I overall I enjoyed the film, and I would go back and see it again too, because it just it's a visual feast, especially the dance numbers. Well, that's what I love, but those were especially a visual feast in the first half. Okay, so please do follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Comment here and let me know what you thought of the film. Subscribe to the Pardesi channel, and if you hit the bell when you subscribe, then you'll get a notification whenever I have a new trailer reaction or film review. And speaking of trailer reactions, just don't expect, I know there's some trailers that have come out, but I'm not going to be doing really any probably for the next couple weeks. So just word to the wise. Thanks.